Walt Disney once said, "If you can dream it, you can do it." If there is anything that I have learned from Walt, it is that the only thing one needs to make their dreams a reality is hard work and a lot of patience. When I was a toddler, I visited Walt Disney World for the first time, and I decided that someday I would like to be a Disney princess. Then, at the age of 3, I started taking ballet lessons. With these lessons came the hope of one day being a professional ballerina. Then, as I got slightly older, my parents introduced me to the world of musical theater, and I figured out what it was I wanted to do with my life. Now, at the age of 19, my childhood dreams are still alive and thriving, just like any other young adult. Everyone has that little kid inside of them pushing them towards achieving their dreams. Whether you are a college student changing your major or an adult going back to school to become a teacher, I think that everyone can relate to working towards a dream, even if it's an old one. All of my childhood dreams have one major point in common. They are all performance-based dreams. Becoming a Disney princess, performing in a professional ballet company, and dancing on Broadway are all big childhood dreams of mine, but my number one dream is just performing for as long as I am able to. Every little girl grows up and dreams of becoming a Disney princess, and I was no different. A Disney princess has the opportunity to be a role model for small children and make their lives just the slightest bit more magical. Not only do the princesses get to interact with park visitors, but they get to perform in parades and shows, sign autographs, and play a crucial role in the magic that is Disney World. The opportunity to become some of the princesses that I had always admired seemed too good to be true. I could live my dream and make others' dreams come true as well. For example, many Disney princesses have the chance to meet sick children from the Make-A-Wish Foundation, whose wish was to meet their favorite characters from their favorite Disney movies. These chances made my childhood dream of becoming a Disney princess even more rewarding. Unfortunately, I am too short to play many of the princesses. I am, however, tall enough to play Anna from Frozen, Rapunzel from Tangled, and Tinkerbell from Peter Pan. Luckily, these characters are some of my favorites, so I'm not too upset about my height. Performing ballet is a dream that I have worked for the majority of my life. For the longest time, whenever people would ask me what I wanted to be when I grew up, I wouldn't even blink before replying, a ballet dancer. I started intense training in the Szekely method of ballet, attended intensives around the country, and was the youngest student to get my pointe shoes in my class at the age of 10. Eventually, my ballet teacher Liz took me under her wing and helped me reach the pinnacle of my training. I took a professional exam at the age of 17 and became the second youngest Enrico Szekely diploma holder in the country. What started out as a childish dream soon became a reality, and I am still working towards my goal of being a professional ballet dancer. I currently attend college in pursuit of a career as a professional dancer specializing in classical ballet. The dream that has been on the back burner since I was a 5-year-old is my goal of performing in musical theater. Growing up, I did not watch TV. Instead, I watched musicals. I soon discovered that I had a knack for memorizing songs, and from then on, our house was filled with my sister and I belting tunes from every musical we knew. What originally drew me to musical theater was the dancing involved in classic Broadway musicals. I worshiped the dancers in the musical style, such as Gene Kelly and Sid Charisse. However, due to my busy dance schedule, the prospect of doing school musicals and voice lessons were overshadowed by my ballet classes. It was not until recently that I rediscovered my dream of performing in musical comedies when I had the opportunity to audition for my university's production of A Chorus Line. I was cast as a swing, therefore I was charged with the task of learning multiple roles and stepping in at a moment's notice, so basically an understudy on steroids. After a talk with my director, I created a learning path that would include dancing, singing, and acting, which will help me reach my rekindled dream of performing in the musical theater genre. Growing up, I only watched Disney movies, ballets, and musicals. My dreams are a product of the environment that I was thankfully born into. Next time you ask a little kid what they want to be when they grow up, don't brush them off and say it's impossible. They might just prove you wrong.